Yes. Now, I have advice for the churches. I have advice for the Catholic Church. I have advice for the Pentecostal Church, the Anglican Church, spiritual churches, and all the churches. Now, there is a particular reason why sexual immorality is going on in churches. And I'm here to preach against it so that the church will start implementing it and to stop it. Churches should start having security. What do I mean by security? Churches should start what? Choosing members, especially men. Especially what? Men in the church. That will be watching every girl or woman that comes into the church to ensure that they dress properly before coming into the church. Any woman, any girl or woman that dress in an indecent way should not be allowed to enter the church. Because the way sexual immorality is going in church or churches, ministries is too much. And it is because of the way some girls and some women dresses that attracts men. Now, I want to explain. If a girl or a woman that is very beautiful and has what? A big nyash and very attractive, now wears a very short skirt, her laps are fresh, and the skirt is very tight. The shape of her nyash is showing. The shape of her pants are showing. And she now wear dress, shifts her breast up, make opening for where people will see her breasts, and those indecent dresses. If she passes close to a reverend father will start licking his mouth. Reverend father will start licking his mouth. Thereby, reverend father will not concentrate during church activities. Pastors will see that same woman will not concentrate. Shepherds, some prophets will not concentrate. They'll be licking their mouth. They'll be saying, oh, after church, I'm going to meet this woman and collect her number and toast her. Some of the reverend fathers, some pastors will say, oh, I'm prophets. They'll say, I'm shepherds. They'll say, okay, I think I'm going to give this woman a post so that I can draw her closer to myself. I'm going to collect her. That is what should be, that reverend father is thinking during church service. That is what that pastor, that shepherd, that prophet that is supposed to concentrate and do the work of God that lives in third heaven is now looking at a woman's nyesh. There will be distraction in the church and ministries. I am telling you the truth. And the worst part is that we don't see only one woman doing this or one girl. There will be men in church dressing indecent. Thereby, there will be confusion in churches. That is why some pastors and prophets in Pentecostal church, if they see such girl or such woman, they will tell her during service, see me after service. Come and have counseling for you. And remember, that counseling, see me after service. Make sure you see me. That is what the pastor and prophets and some prophets will tell. Once you come, they'll ask, what is your name? You tell your name. Where do you live? What do you do for a living? I like you to be coming to my church I want you to work for God. That is what pastor will be telling you. Give me your number. From there, pastor will start toasting that girl or that, I like you. Just because of how you dress. The pastor or the prophet or the shepherd is not thinking of the wife again. He's now seeing how, like, what that time, what is in that pastor head is how to give you money and knock you, thereby losing concentration. I am telling you the truth. Because of indecent dresses. Do you know that indecent dressing is not good? Do you know that men are moved with what they see? I am telling you the truth. No matter how powerful or anointed a man of God is, that thing that is conjugal, it is natural. It is natural. How can you dress a way you come to the church? A reverend father sees you. A pastor, a shepherd, a prophet sees you. Not only them. Remember, there are members in that same church. People's husband, a man and a wife will come to the church. Your husband will be taking style, looking at the other woman. Hi! How do I collect her number? That is what is in your husband's head. Sometimes you move out with your husband, like the church has closed. Your husband is now finding means to collect that woman's number. Sometimes you observe, once you are going with your husband, hi, your husband will say, oh, honey, I forgot something. He will intentionally keep his pen behind. He will tell you, honey, please excuse me, I forgot my pen. Please let me go back and take it. Just wait for me. Your husband will go, hello baby, how are you? Oh, wow, you are a good girl. You are a good woman. Please keep coming to my church. This is a very good church. Your husband will start, oh, you are good, welcome. Please, what's your name? Because your husband will be fast so that you will not come and see him. Please give me your number. I'm in a haste. I'll call you so that I'll talk. The girl or the woman will give your husband number. From there, your husband will start calling the girl or the woman. The sexual immorality has started in churches. The Reverend Father will lose focus if such girls or women if they dress indecent and come to the church. How can you imagine a very beautiful woman, either fair or black, very beautiful with a very big nyash and very attractive nyash with short skirts, is meeting a Reverend Father for counseling? Remember, as she's meeting a Reverend Father, her laps is very fresh and she's presenting it with her breast, coming to see Father. Because some Reverend Fathers do counseling and they have days they see Father. How do you think that Father will be looking at that woman? And how do you think the system of Father will be doing? And the pastors? That is why some Reverend Fathers, some pastors, some shepherds and prophets, they don't even mind even knocking people's wife because of how they dress. Remember, the choir master will lose concentration. The choir master will be watching that girl or that woman. The choir master will be saying, how do I collect? Immediately after church, the choir master will be the first to meet that woman. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. Hey, today's service, how did you see today's service? You are welcome. In fact, keep coming to our church. God loves you. Keep coming to our church. And all this, you are going to see the work of God in your life. Sister, we would like you to join our choir. That is the first thing. Well, we would like you. Can you sing? The girl or the woman will say, well, I'm not good in singing, but okay, no problem. Give me your number. Choir master want to knock. Everybody want to knock that same woman. That is how the devil has programmed that woman to disorganize the church. And you think the devil is not powerful? The devil has powers. That is why the devil is controlling churches through sexual immorality. I am telling you. Then imagine. And the truth is that in both the Catholic Church, the Pentecostal Church, and even spiritual churches, Anglican Church or any church in this world, some women in choir, watch some women in the choir, observe some women, some girls or women in the choir, the way they dress. Some girls or women, how they dress. Now, you see some of these girls or women in the choir section, they wear short skirts. In choir, they will dress in an indecent way so that anybody that is coming to the church will be watching that choir girls. So that next time those people will keep coming. They'll keep coming. Hi. They'll say, hi, this church, this ministry, they have beautiful girls. I will be coming here. I love this ministry. They have beautiful women. I'll be coming. That is how the devil used to control people and trap them. I'm telling you the truth. If this is not taken care of, if this is not stopped, especially girls or women wearing decent dresses to church, sexual immorality will continue. So what I'm saying is that once, if the church can have security, members will just stand in the gate and in the entrance of the church. Once you come, they'll say, no, go back. Go and change. Wear a very decent dress as a girl or woman before you come back. Anybody that dressing decent, send that person out. You see that girls and women will start dressing very well. Just imagine if some, a girl or girls, as the case may be, or a woman or women, very beautiful with big nyash, and there are many, they come to a church, they wear short skirts that is tight. The shape of their nyash is showing. The pants, you are seeing their pants. Sometimes they wear very transparent clothes, tight clothes, bring out their breasts and everything. And once it's time to sing and praise God that lives in the third heaven, they start shaking their nyash, shaking their nyash. You see that even Reverend Father will be licking his mouth. Reverend Father will like collecting number. Before you know, you say, aye. Pastors, shepherds, and prophets will lick their mouth. That day, they will not do their work again. They will tell you that in fact, there is no message. If they are supposed to give message, they will not give message because they want to discuss with those girls. They have now been distracted. They want to collect these girls, collect number, give them money and knock them. They want to knock them. Yeah. That is their concentration. And they must make sure they collect their number. That girl will never leave that church. Men will ask for her contact and number. And all of them want to knock her. They want to give her money and knock her. I'm telling you the truth. That is what happened in some churches. I don't want to call some churches' name. There are some Pentecostal churches that even girls and women wear trousers. And not only trousers they wear to go to church on Sunday. Trousers that ties them, that shows their nyash, their pants, shows their breasts. They go to church. They will tell you that church is in the heart. That whatever a woman wears, it doesn't matter. Thereby, such churches are mainly youths that are there, licking their mouths. Every Sunday, they are looking for a girl to toast and give money and knock. That is what they are going to do in the church, not to even worship God at least in the third heaven. Just imagine in a Catholic church, in a Pentecostal church, in a spiritual church, where a girl, a woman, or a particular woman, or some women dresses that way, and most of them have big nyash and very attractive, and they are coming to dance with very short skirt and shake their nyash. Did you see that? Reverend Father will be licking his mouth. Reverend Father will be licking his mouth. Pastors will be licking their mouth, and they must collect number. They will be distracted. Choir master will collect number. Church members will collect number. People's husband. You will come to church with your husband is looking at another woman. And your husband must collect that number that day. Instead, your husband is not going home. I'm telling you, if your husband is somebody that don't have self-control, instead, your husband will just pretend. If maybe the person is staying behind to see a reverend father or a pastor, your husband will pretend, just move with you. And he will intentionally leave his pen, and he will tell you, I left my pen, please. Your husband will just trek with you some while so that you ask you, wait for me. Because he knows that 1 minute he has collected the woman's number without wasting time, or the girl. Once you have, I forgot my pen, you go back. Wants to collect number so that they'll call outside and meet. To lodge her in a hotel, give her money and knock her. These things happen in churches. Some reverend fathers, some pastors, some shepherds, some prophets, they knock choir girls and women. They knock some of their members. I'm telling you, they do knocking. There is knocking in churches. And that is why some girls and some women goes to the church to look for husband. That is where they look for husband. They are not even coming to the church to serve God. They are just intentionally looking for a big man that came to church that will check them. That is why if some girls or women does Olusho do Ashawo for a long time and they claim they want to repent, they go to churches to look for husbands. Some men of God, especially some pastors, some shepherds and some prophets, they don't even care. They knock women inside church. I'm telling you, things goes on in the church. There is what we call quickie. There is a way a girl or a woman will be dressing indecent. Some, if they have night vigil, you see them, they'll go enter one bush or someone completed vigil and give the woman a quick one there. Sharp, sharp. They do it in churches. There is a particular Pentecostal church, which I will not mention the name of that church. They were having a night vigil. And they invited somebody that is not a member of that Pentecostal church to attend that night vigil. Then the person is just a Christian in other churches. So during the night vigil, at a point, within 4 after 4, the man wants to go and ease himself in the bathroom. What he saw on the ground in that church compound are condoms with sperms. Many condoms littered within, which means they were knocking. Maybe from 11, they have started knocking girls, giving them quick one. That is how God from the third heaven exposes some of these churches. And this particular Pentecostal church, people dress anyhow and go to that church. They'll go to church. They'll position some girls and some women and knock them inside the church compound with condoms scattered everywhere with sperms. These things happen in churches. And it must stop. So what I'm saying now is that all the Catholic Church, all Pentecostal churches, Anglican churches, spiritual churches should start have security that will stand what? Even from, at least stand from the gate and entrance of the church. If any girl or woman dress in an indecent way, don't allow them to enter the church. In order to what? At least to try to reduce or to stop the issue of sexual immorality. Because all these things is not good. God, that is from the third heaven, sent me to make sure I do a good work and to stop this. So make sure we should try and implement this. If you have questions, please drop your questions on the comment section. I'll reply you. Thank you.